mail of likes, I ignore them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. I never learned it. To your endless updates, I avoid them. To your subtle whispers, I never need it. Your potential matches, I always hated who you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I'm raising my white flag. To your false economy, I watch the numbers collide. To your false economy, I touch your humble brag. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I'm raising my white flag. To your false economy, I watch the numbers collide. To your false economy, your tiny Ziploc bags. To your false economy, I let the market decide.
Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now?
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on
Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you've got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Just missed. Just getting started here in San Francisco.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Just missed it. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively in the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Bergen, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard.
Batting 4th, left fielder Jorge Soler.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Grissom over at first with 1 away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
On the ground. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Joe Adele. And this one squirts away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. Two on, one out. And another ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike one. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Center fielder, Jose.
All loaded up. And now it's Jose Siri. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. 2 outs. Bases are full. And that's way high. And the count is 3-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Puts a bunt down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
So they go with the suicide squeeze attempt, and it couldn't have worked out any better. A run scores, and they don't give up an out. Man, this can snowball into something bigger if they keep it going. Perfect execution.
Right through there for a strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one is absolutely belted. Gilbert on the move. Can't make the play, and this could clear the bases. They've cleared the bases. It's 6-0.
How about that? Clears the bases. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
digging in. Zach Neto back into the box for the second time this inning, and we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do, and now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Too high.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants coming up. Back here in San Francisco. And getting the start for the Angels, Ryan Zeferjahn. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Luis
The
Arise
leadoff hitter
stands
this
in.
afternoon, second baseman, number 1, Luis Arise.
In the air, right field. Adele on his way over. And there's 1 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soler under this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third baseman.
Now here is Bryce Eldridge. Robert to right field, way back, gone. He'll touch them all, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And that skips into dirt.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. That one to first,
That's foul
and
ball.
that goes foul. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
So 2 down. Now here is Casey Schmidt. The 1-0.
That's up.
And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-2.
I'm a dreamer, high achiever. You know when we're in the place, we don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
D-Ride.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Here's a 1-1. Upstairs. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Next for the Angels, second baseman Vaughn Grissom.
Ball 1. No, that's a ball. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Jorge Soler.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He'll circle the bases And they add a run. It's 7-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. It's 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Ball one there.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. Out towards right center field. Siri really on his horse for it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Not close with that one. Ball two.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Drew Gilbert, the next Giant to hit.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
No.
Just missed. Right side, Grissom. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher Daniel Susak.
And the 1-0. That one lifted to left. Soler settles underneath it. And the inning is over. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3.
I was born, that's the illest. They call me a champion. I got the will to win. I'm a round three walking. I am 1 in a million.
Top half of the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
You know, these Angels really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Splits the plate, and a count 1-1. Puts a bunt down. Arise, flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman Denzer Guzman.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a little bit low. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Angels,
here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Siri in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a strike. Next offering way upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan Ohapi.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. That one in there across the letters.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Way upstairs, and the count is 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels strand 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
I can't never stop till I reach the top. I can't never stop.
Yeah, I reach the top. Know if you hit me, you come with a feet. All of this drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech. I'm at the top, so they gunning for me. I gotta eat us up on a petite. Lay all the sauce when I go on the
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That one not close. Ball 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Arias on at first, nobody out. What a stop! The feed for 1 to first, double play, nicely done.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Third baseman, Bryce.
Here's the third baseman, Bryce Eldridge. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 7-4. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life. there. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. Zeferjahn. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to make... Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there he goes. They go back-to-back, his second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 7-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, Oracle Park has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than the Cubby Cove and the splash-down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks. And you really have to get a hold of one to get it over the big brick wall in the arcade section, and he just crushed that thing.
Schmidt stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Zeferjahn. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Base is empty, two away, but two runs are in here in the last half of the third. And that's in for a strike. Two now. That one missed. In the air to left center. Series settles under it. And that is that. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, make me cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look.
Back here at Oracle
Leading off
Park,
for the Angels,
let's take a look at how the ball's
shortstop,
been
Zach
flying
Neto.
today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Right through there for a strike. One-two now. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
The 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Vaughn Grissom.
2 outs, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom now at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Forward.
Next offering upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Angels 7 and the Giants 5. Back here in San Francisco, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lefty slugger. Ball.
The 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Lee gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Better lay off that pitch down.
And a 1-1. There's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. Fastball is outside. Oh, great stop. The flip, 1 at second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Gilbert.
Base is empty after the double play. Drew Gilbert, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that skips in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And that one is off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That one in the dirt. Ball one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Can't get to him. This should score the run. In comes the run from second.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Here comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Zeferjahn is done. Got them some innings, but they didn't come easy. New pitcher coming on, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
On the mound now,
Number
Reed
48,
Detmers.
Reed
Pretty
Detmers.
big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And it's second. Fastball is outside. Elliot Ramos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Slides, but it gets by him. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. And they rallied from 6 back. It's 9-7.
What a comeback. Now they have the lead and all the momentum. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Bryce Eldridge.
Yep.
Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
The count 2-1. Way high. Out towards right center field. Series on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 9 and the Angels 7. Back here at Oracle Park. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
That misses, and it's 3-0. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan Schanuel.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now batting Joe Adell. The Giants up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Raffy coming to the plate now. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. To the right side, Grissom slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Casey Schmidt.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And that one missing low. This one in the air, center field. Siri drifts towards it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ahoy! Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Siri on his way over, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Giants 9 and the Angels 7. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
So I'm frontin' on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in his deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy.
And here is
Leading
number
off for the
43.
Angels, third baseman Denzer Guzman.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, ball 2. Looks here and blasts one left field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ball one.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. Logan O'Hoppe on deck for the Angels. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers, and we're all square. It's 9-9. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Brew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he had the green light there in the 3-0 count, and sometimes guys can be a little too anxious, but he was very patient, allowed the pitch to get into the zone, and once it did, he jumped all over it. Really good piece of hitting.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Now on the bump, Landon Root.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-0. Root, a 6'2" righty. He features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. And downstairs. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Out of here. They've hit another. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 10-9.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
drops a bunt down the first base side. O'Reilly's on to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
For the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. And that's the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Angels 10 and the Giants 9.
Believe. You gotta believe. Whole team on wild. No ring on silence. They so astounding. Stop being finest. Tell them get behind us.
Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th. Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
Ball.
There's the strike. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to left field. Soler gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
This one in the air, center field. Siri settles underneath it. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Daniel.
So digging in, Daniel Susak. Look out! And it hit him.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis O'Reilly.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
0-1 now.
Ball outside.
fastball is outside. Elliot Ramos would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Way high with that one. And it's 2-0. That's a little bit low. Bryce Eldridge on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
In the air to left center. Siri under it. And that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 10 and the Giants 9.
Leading off.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Adames to first.
You're out.
That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
And he looked a little tentative
Up
on that
next
swing,
for the
almost
Angels,
like he didn't
first
get pitch
baseman,
recognition
Nolan
and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And that skips into dirt.
Yep.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. Ramos on the move. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe
Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Fastball is outside.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Not close with that one. Full count now. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Zeferjahn.
Now the third baseman, number 43. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
And the 1-0.
Ball.
Adele off of first with 2 away. Smash to the left side. And that is that. Angels lead 1 as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Bryce Eldridge.
Third baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Outside, ball 2. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. High fly ball, right field. Adele has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Robbie.
No, that's up.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's outside.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Here's a 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge. The Angels holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And this game is tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. The 1-0. Out towards left center. Siri should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jun-Hoo Lee.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop,
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball, no.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swinging high fly ball in the air left field. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 12-10.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. A performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge psychological boost.
one not close. Ball one.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Daniel Susak will hit next. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Base hit! Headed to the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in San Francisco. So in now for the Angels, Jose Siri. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The count. Here it comes. Just missed. That one drilled left field. That's back. And gone. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
And the latest one brings them back into striking distance, Brew. Only down a run now, and they're riding momentum here in the final stretch. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The Giants trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and we are starting over.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo. In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Focus.
There's a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Mike Trout would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The 3-1. Gets the bunt down the right side. Schmidt takes it to the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
They're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The hitters count the 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
Pulled the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. And it skips into dirt. Lays down a bunt to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. but they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all even at 12 apiece. Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri settles under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Robbie.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's the third baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Fastball for a strike. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Giants with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
And a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Up next,
Devers now, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And Devers hits that one. Brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one close, rule the ball. 2 balls, no strikes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying. A 3-run shot, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 15-12.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two down. Jung Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. The lefty to 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
For the Giants, shortstop, Willie Adames.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it is out of here. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 17-12.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. And that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Daniel Rusak.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A two-run shot, their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 19-12. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman drove it out of it.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he takes it himself for the out. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Ninth inning coming up. Giants out front here, 19-12. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. We go to the ninth, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter. Jorge Soler.
Ball.
The 1-0.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He did right there.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Jorge Soler goes deep. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. That one misses, and now 3-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adell.
And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. Pitch misses. Ball one. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. In the air to left center. Two away down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball one. No, that's a ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one is back. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.